Game face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back.
This is Classroom of the Elite, episode 9. Let's dive into it, see what's popping off. Man is condemned to be free. Huh. That's not bad. True, nobody is meant to be, to be held down and held in captivity or anything like that. A whole week. That's not long if you know what you're doing. Well, we know Koji's not worried. He's the only. Well, he's not the only one, but he's one of the people that are like, oh, this is nothing for me. Oh, so he tried to be in the student council, but it backfired. But he's working with old dude from Class C. Right, we cannot be spending any of these points, you fool. So if you kidnap someone from another class, their class will lose points. Yeah, but you guys are definitely going to have people working actively against you. Right. We shouldn't spend them unless we need to. Girl, y'all ain't got no choice. Well, I'm going to be 100%. You take a dump in the toilet. You pee in the forest. I'm just being real. Right. This is what's going to break everything up from the class, though. Yeah, this is where the test really shows itself. When you're having to make unilateral decisions like this or majority decisions. Well, you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. Well, he told you that from the jump. I realized that when we saw the cameras around the school. It really doesn't matter to him. Like nobody really quite knows what Ayano Koji actually wants out of all of this. The only thing I can grasp is that he want to change society, right? You just saying that because that's your girlfriend. You just saying that because your girlfriend brought up the idea, and he want to get in her good graces, right? Well, some people volunteered. Everybody's volunteering now. Well, that's only because he's being threatened at this moment. Oh, well, now who is this running around here acting like they Tarzan? Oh, that's this fool. Also, it's going to benefit in a lot of ways. Also, this is really going to showcase a lot of people's talent. Hey, that's kind of cool that he can actually do that. Also, he knows about forests. Well, now we can't leave you alone because we never quite know what's going on this island. A cave's not a bad idea, but it also means that you're trapped. You know what I'm saying? If another class comes after you. So who's the leader for class D? That's a lot of points. Oh, that's just like gambling. Okay, so we won't know who the leader is yet, right? Hold up. Look at your voice, man. Your voice bad. Nice. He found a leader. Wow. They identified a leader already. Or could that be a play? Wow. Somebody's here. But they're gone now, though. They're gone. They're gone. Oh, they went further in. Ayana Koji's so smooth with it, man. Like he ain't shaking, he ain't trimming or nothing. Girl, this is not the time to be worried about all that. I mean, I get it and all, but this is not the time to be worried about it. We got way bigger fish to fry with this whole ordeal. So you got to wait for the 8 hours before you can occupy that space. It's not a bad spot. You got water and there's fish and everything. Yeah, it's a nice spot. Right, and that's gonna expose them. I don't know. Right, you can't be discussing this all out loud. Oh no, she didn't. She playing games. She playing games. See, I can't trust nothing that she says. Shut him down. Okay. Now that should solve everything for now, but they got to renew it every 8 hours. Oh, y'all are tripping. See, I told you. Like everybody's skills is starting to showcase themselves. A river's clean, by the way, and you can see directly through that water. That's good drinking water. Now, if it was dirty and you really can see the bottom, yeah, then be worried. Why won't you help out a little bit? But if you want to work in government or something like that, you're definitely going to have to interact with people. You can't just not interact with people. Well, it depends on what her dream job is, honestly, because we don't really know. So, oh, and she gonna shut you down, man. First of all, y'all don't know anything about Kushida. I mean, that girl is on another level, and Sakura gonna hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. I'm okay. That's old girl from Group C, right? From Class C, I mean. Well, she got beat up. Uh oh. It looked like somebody done something to her. I can. I can do it just as good. I can leave her right where she's at. Well, he used to go camping with his grandfather, so he knows this. Oh, dang. They picked a lot of fruit. So Kanji know he know his stuff. No, I don't like no figs. You know, I'm starting not to trust these two. But it's nice that Ike's getting his, his credit. So he's gonna be pivotal in their class, getting to the next level, right? that's not bad because you do have to account for that with the points and, you know, by being realistic because it's a week. Uh, I feel like they're getting carried away. I mean, it's a good idea, it's a good thought, but you have to account for the other classes making a move. I can't help her. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me, but I can't help her. I can't. Somebody probably took him. I doubt he's doing this on purpose. No, because he was having way too much fun swinging around these trees. No, somebody took him. Oh, no. For real? No. You fool. Oh my gosh. I can't believe he's being selfish like this. Now, I thought it might have just been a little bit more because, you know, he was trying to, you know, I don't know, because it seemed like he was having fun swinging around the trees. So I thought he was maybe trying to do something at least counterproductive. I mean, not counterproductive, at least kind of productive for the group. But that is not the case. We know he's selfish and very vain, but really? Anyway, we see that Ayano Koji and Sakura actually figured out the guy from Class A, who is actually the leader of Class A, you know, while old girl is not there. They found out he's the leader with the card, so that'll come into play maybe in the next couple episodes or whatever. But we also see that they're on this island for a week. They're going to have to ration themselves, and they're trying to gain points, and they're trying to not use all their points because they're going to need simple basic stuff while they're on this island, like water and food and stuff. But they also came up with a nice plan as to eating as much food and finding as much food on the island as they can and water without having to spend that many points, which I think was the total of, maybe they'll save maybe 20 points in total, either 20 or 50. I can't remember which one it was. But anyway, that's not a bad idea. But we see that Ayano Koji is actually being a little suspicious this time around compared to how he's normally been. You know what I'm saying? He's watching everything. He's double checking stuff. And I feel like how he feels because they decided to take in that chick from Class C, and I don't trust it. Now, sure, she was beaten up and somebody mollywopped her. I get that. But I can't hear you. I can bring you some water or some food, and then you got to figure out your own thing, but I can't bring you back to our base. I'm not too trusting right now. Now, I feel like that's how Ayano Koji feels, but he doesn't want to be that guy, you know what I'm saying? Because if he does, then he kind of reveals a little bit more about himself. And so he decided to go with the flow along with everybody else. But I feel like he's still going to be watching out because we know that the dude from Class C also met with the dude from Class A, and there's some kind of plan going on, but we don't know exactly what. I'm loving this series so much, man. I'm really loving the series. I'm loving all the little subplots going along with the major plot of the series. And Ayano Koji is just the GOAT. I'm just being real. Like, all the other characters, you know, they're cool and all, but ain't nobody like Ayano Koji, man. Dude is the GOAT. We also see that Horikta this episode is on another level. I mean, I know that her, you know, interacting with everybody and being part of the group ain't her forte, and that's technically one of the reasons why she was chosen to be in Class D. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in Class D has problems that didn't allow them to take part in some of the other, and be in some of the other classes along with their test scores for sure. But that's her main problem, and she's not even trying to fix it. I know you can't change yourself overnight when you have, you know, quirks and everything about you and like the way you feel and stuff. That's not an overnight thing. It's a process. But in this particular situation, you have to realize that, you know what, maybe I could at least try to go the extra mile, maybe. But she did take on the role of leader, so we'll see how that actually plays as the story progresses. But huge shout out to Ike this episode, because him having prior experience camping actually was a benefit to the entire class of Class D, if you will. Him starting the fire, knowing what fruit they were eating so they wasn't eating anything poisonous or something that made them sick. So huge shout out to Ike on that. And they tried to shut him down a little bit, but I and Koji had his back when it came to it, and eventually it paid off in the long run. So now everybody's looking at him just a little bit different now. This is Nick Incredible. Don't forget to smash the like button so you can't smash any more. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them and subscribe. And remember that anime matters, anime is great, and anime is life. Peace out.
I cannot complain because today, yeah, I'm doing my